Hello mga topilots, and today we will be talking about the status of the airline companies, the airline industry, and we will answer the question, should you still consider getting your flight training with the current situation that the airline industry is in right now with the pandemic happening? And welcome back again. This is Captain JC Rage. And to give you an update first on what's happening with me, I know some of you are asking me, Captain, what's happening with you? How come you're not uploading for the past weeks? I think it's about 2 weeks since my last upload. So I've been busy building my live stream rig. Uh, if you remember, I posted on the community here on YouTube that uh, I've been doing this live stream rig that I want with a flight simulator installed because uh, I want to give you a good visual on what I'm saying here, so that those of you who are not familiar with the aircraft, those of you who would like to know what it looks like to be inside the cockpit, I can give you a visual of that. And at the same time, uh, I'm also busy doing my audio gear. So that's why you can use, as you can see, there is a mic right now so that I can give it to you clearly. You see, I live in a condo. I live in a very small room, and the aircon is on right now. And on my past videos, I hear this humming on my background, and I don't like it. So I finally decided, okay, I have to upgrade my rig. I have to upgrade my audio setup and my video setup so that I can give a good content. Okay, so much for that. I know you are not here for that, but that is just an update. So, ano ba, the status of the uh, airline industry right now. So, if you've been watching the news, you might have encountered news about the airline industry. And yes, the airline industry is really down right now. It is one of the most hit or baddest hit industry in the world right now. Nobody is allowed to travel, even though some passengers needs to travel or needs to go home. But governments in different countries are not allowing people to come in and people to go out because they want to prevent the virus from spreading. And because of that, airlines have to sit their airplanes on the tarmac. They're not allowed to fly. And because of that, it has a very big economic impact, not just on the airline industry, but on the country, because uh, the country's economy depends also on transportation. So that's why I've been telling a lot of people that uh, it will go back to its normal operation. That's one thing for sure. Because when it comes to economy needs to move forward, and in order for the economy to move forward, it needs a fast transportation of goods, transportation of people, because time is money. And right now, there's no other means of transportation that is faster than flying the goods, flying the people. If you're going to ship something on a ship, on a vessel, it will take months. Although they can bring a lot of goods, but it will take months. And when it comes to business, time is money. So that's why I've been telling a lot of people that it will go back to its normal operations. That's for sure. How long will it take to go back to the normal operations? That's for us to find out. But if you've been searching on the internet, you will see that experts say that it will take about 2 to 3 years before the airline industry can go back to its normal status. So that actually answers the question. A lot of you guys are sending me text messages via Instagram and Facebook and asking me, Captain, I want to have my flight training, but should I consider postponing it for a while until the status of the airline industry comes to its normal status? And then I always tell them this: you should start your training now, because if it will take 2 to 3 years before the airline industry go back to its normal operations, then now is the right time to take your flying lessons. Because if you start your flying lessons from 0 hour ab initio, that means you don't have any experience at all. If you start right now, it will take you about 2 years, maybe 3 years, before you can finish everything. If you're really fast, if you are really flying almost every day, if you are really fast when it comes to your ground academics, maybe you will finish it in 1.5 years. So by that time, maybe the airline industry is already recovering and going back to its normal operations, normal status. So by that time, you are already qualified. That means you have the right amount of flying time that they require. That means that you've undergone all the necessary checks, like for your instrument flying, your check to get your commercial pilot license, or even getting a type rating on the Airbus or 737. But here in the Philippines, it's almost all airlines in the Philippines are flying the Airbus. So if you're going to start your training now, finish it after 2 years, then by the time that the operations is in normal mode, that means that they will be hiring people again. That means that they will be looking for pilots again. Now you can compete. Because if you're just going to start on that point when they are already looking for pilots, and that's the only time that you're going to start, then you will not get hired. And by the time that you finish after 2 years, maybe the demand for pilots is already fulfilled. So now is the best time for you to take flight training. Of course, I'm saying this I just like to make a disclaimer. This is all my opinion, okay? You can take it with a grain of salt, but this is just my opinion. And if you think that my advice is good, then that's good for you. If you think otherwise, then I stand corrected, okay? So that's it. Don't lose hope. Everybody goes through some trials, so don't lose hope, and continue educating yourself, continue gaining knowledge, continue your desire of achieving your dream to become a pilot. And also, a very important point: make yourself healthy. If you think that there's something wrong with your health right now, or you need to improve your health, this is the right time for you to improve your health. So, because even though you have the qualification, if your health is going to be a hindrance for you to be hired by the airlines, then that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. It's really painful for somebody, having all the qualifications and then spending a lot of money on his flight training and not get hired because of health issues. So that's my advice to you guys. And I'll be uploading again another video very soon. So keep updated. And thank you very much for supporting my channel. By the way, if you've seen my other video, I said on, I think about 2 years ago, that when I started this channel, I want this channel to be about aviation, cameras, or photography and music. But I finally decided to make this an exclusive aviation channel, and then make a separate channel for the reviews about technologies like cameras, any technologies about audio, gadgets, laptops, something like that. So I'll be doing another channel for that. So stay tuned. I'll be uploading a video very soon. So if you're interested in photography, in music, please support that channel. Thank you very much.